Guys, thank you so much for being here today. I really want to congratulate you for taking this action. Now, whether this is taking action for the first time in the space of athlete sponsorship, or whether you've previously had sponsorship, or you've currently got sponsorship and you're trying to improve it. Either way, well done for just taking this massive step and putting your hand up and saying, you know what, I don't really know what to do next. I want to reassure you that I do know what you need to do next, and I'm really glad that you're here. We're on this journey together now, and it is really a journey of action. So you've taken that first step, and the next steps are going to be revealed to you over the next 45 minutes that we spend together. You're going to learn a lot today, and in my experience with working with athletes, I'm probably going to learn quite a lot from you as well. So let's just be open-minded, let's share our ideas, and together we'll embark on this journey. So there's going to be a few words today that you're going to hear repeated. It's because they're important. One of them is action. I use that word a lot. I live by that word. It is all about action. The fact that you guys are here right now taking action puts you ahead of so many other athletes that want to get sponsorship. They want to get sponsorship, they like the idea of it, and they don't take action and they don't get sponsored. The fact that you're taking action means that you're pushing doors open. You're creating opportunities. You're pushing those doors open and you're peering through. And if you don't push those doors open, you'll never know what's out there. So I think it's really exciting to just do this with an open mind and to keep pushing those doors. The success rate of the athletes I work with in gaining sponsorship is really high because they push doors open. They look for the opportunities. And when those opportunities look right, then they start to engage sponsors. So we've talked about action. That word is going to come up again and again today. And there's another word, and it's really, really important. It's abundance. Abundance, my definition is there's enough, there's more than enough. So put that in the context of sponsorship in relation to you. Abundance of sponsorship, it means there is more than enough for you. So you're not competing with each other. We're on this journey together. There's enough for everyone. So keep that really clear in your mind. Don't ever feel limited by other people saying, oh, there's no money out there, there's no sponsorship, it's too hard to get. That's crap. And the proof is in the pudding. I work with so many different athletes, so many different sports, different levels. I work with guys who are, never going to be on a podium. They know that's not their goal. They love their sport, they do different activities around their sport, and they're so sponsored. They've got all the sponsorship that they wanted. I work with elites as well, and it's the same story. There is enough. Be clear in your own mind that there's enough for you. It's about making the right connections with the right sponsors in the right way. So let's talk about what sponsorship really is. For too long, and it's still happening, companies and athletes look at sponsorship as this donation thing, like, athletes are these charities that need help, they're at the whim of companies, and it's just so frustrating. And it's one of the reasons I started my business, because I got really frustrated seeing athletes asking for help, like they're so helpless, right? And companies feeling sorry for them and giving them some stuff. Now, I'm all about relationships, this whole sponsorship thing, it's about relationships. And anyone knows a relationship that's one-sided doesn't last. If one's giving and the other's taking, it's only going to last so long because, this one's going to get sick of giving. This one's probably not going to really value what they're being given. And it can't develop, it can't grow. It's not a mutual relationship that both parties are putting into and developing together. So sponsorship is just a relationship. It's typically an athlete and a company. And you know, you can both come together and create these mutually beneficial relationships. Yes, it's business, yes, it's strategy, yes, it feels pretty good as well when it works, but just think of it like any other relationship in your life. The more you put in, the more you get out. It's about being honest, it's about giving, it's about looking for opportunities that together, and only together, you can create. You couldn't do it alone, and the company couldn't do it alone. But together, in this sponsorship relationship, you can make beautiful things happen. I'm guessing you guys are probably starting to apply this to your own needs. It's kind of scary when you actually figure out how much you spend on your sport. It's something you should know, because then you know how much sponsorship you're trying to get. And as I was saying before, it's not just about what you need, it's not just about what you currently use, because I'm tipping that you guys are, you know, probably on a budget where potentially you're not getting that fortnightly massage, or you're not spending the money on that dietitian that would really help you, you know, kick it up a notch. Maybe you're wearing your running shoes a, you know, a couple of weeks too long. This is about painting the picture of what your life would look like if you got the sponsorship that you want. So what you need and what you want can be, you know, different things. Based on your annual costs, so what you'd spend in a year, this is, as we were saying, this is for a triathlete. These kind of things all add up. You could calculate the amount that this typical triathlete competing overseas, based in Australia, would spend on average in a calendar year. What have you got?
83,000.
83,000. Okay. That's pretty normal, guys. That is pretty standard. When I work with triathletes, that's about the average amount. It's kind of scary, right? So imagine what sponsorship would look like in this person's life. That's sort of an average salary. If you could get that covered by sponsorship, imagine how that could change the landscape of your life. You might be able to work part-time or not at all. It's pretty incredible how sponsorship can really change, you know, your whole life. It can make all the difference as well, you know. If you get that covered by sponsorship and you're able to work less hours, you're able to train more, or better yet, you're actually able to recover better. You're able to really immerse yourself in your sport and not be at the mercy of, you know, this constant struggle with trying to pay for your sport, working too much, you know, trying to find balance when there's kind of no balance possible. So getting the sponsorship that you need will change your life. I'm sure you've all got your reasons for wanting to get sponsored. Some of them are going to be similar to each other. On one level, obviously there's the financial aspect of it, being sponsored, reducing your costs, allowing you to fully immerse yourself in your sport. I'm tipping also underneath that there's personal reasons for wanting to get sponsored. Now, you know, it may be that it will help you feel more confident, and I know it will. It may be that you want to create more of a network around you. It will do that too. It may be that you want to really represent those companies, those products and services that help you to do your sport, that you want to represent them and tell the world how amazing they are. And guess what? That's exactly what you'll get to do. So all of these reasons, whatever your reasons are, they're right. Even if it's an ego thing and you want to be a sponsored athlete, cool, that's absolutely okay as well. So there's nothing wrong with that. Being sponsored allows you to connect with a really diverse and broad audience. You get people that are interacting with you, following your journey, encouraging you, sharing the experiences that you're having as an athlete of any level. You know, it doesn't matter if you're not winning things. People want to share your journey. Obviously being able to participate at the level that you want to, because money is no object You'll get to go to those events overseas that you really want to go to. You'll get to use the equipment that will really allow you to do your sport to the level that you want to do it at. It will give you a sense of being part of something important, something meaningful. When you've got sponsors, you've got a team around you. So even if you're an individual athlete, you've got this sense of really being part of something. Now, why do they sponsor you? Is it because they're nice? Probably. They probably are nice people. I hope so. Is it because they believe in you? Because they believe that you're going to achieve the things that you set out to achieve? Yeah, I hope so. I mean, that's not crucial, but that would be really nice if your sponsors believed in you. Is it that they want to donate? Well, as we talked about before, sponsorship isn't about donating. You're not charities. So let's hope that they don't have that attitude. And look, if they do, it's your job, now that you've been to this seminar with me, it's your job to explain to them, I don't want a donation, guys. I want to give you something back. I'm valuable and I can offer good commercial return on your investments. So I don't think too many companies will turn that down. But look, really, the reason that companies sponsor, the reasons they should sponsor, is those commercial benefits. As a business, having an athlete as an ambassador, sponsoring an athlete or a team of athletes can really enhance all of their marketing activities. There are so many things that they can do with you to enhance their activities, to improve the perception that they have in the public, to increase their audience, to connect with their target market, to test their products,